What is going on right now? What in the world? What is going on, party people? It is I, Flamincho, back at it once again. Today it is time for a review/reaction for Beastars episode 11. That is right, I am doing an anime reaction. It has been a very long time. I don't really know how I feel about reactions. I don't really know if they have a place on this channel anymore. It feels a little bit weird, but I kind of just want to do whatever I want. I haven't been doing whatever I want on this channel lately, and I just want to start doing that, and I want to do a reaction. You know, it's time for a reaction. The series is nearing its climax, so let's go. Let's do this. Before we do, actually, I said we're going to be reacting to episode 11. I got to talk a little bit about episode 10, because I'm late to the party on it. I actually just watched the episode, and I will be 100% honest with you. Probably my least favorite episode yet. I actually thought it was kind of a bad episode. I know, ugh, that's crazy saying. Like, I did not like episode 10 pretty much at all. Okay, the beginning of the episode was fun. I like Lugosi sort of in detective mode, scouring the black market, getting basically like mugged in the alleyway, and then Guhin, I believe his name is, the panda bear, rescuing him with a crossbow, just coming out of nowhere, but felt super cool. Just felt like a good moment. I love that stuff. I loved the sort of noir theme that was carrying there. But then we enter the tower, then we go to this castle, the Shishigumi's hideout, and things start, I don't want to say falling apart, I don't want to say, I don't know, it just felt really awkward and sort of stilted. Not because of the animation, but actually because of the direction. Yes, the thing that I've been praising so much about this series, the direction just felt really wonky here. On the bridge, when the lion puts the gun up to Lugosi's back, and then he goes into this rage mode and attacks him, kind of feeling it there, kind of like that. It was cool. Guhin coming to rescue him again, which felt kind of weird to have that scene right after that scene. Just a little bit jarring, in my opinion, in terms of like how a show should be directed. But then once we enter this castle and they're all just like fighting these bad guys, kind of feels a little bit silly to me. I don't know, like, why does Lugosi know how to fight now? He felt like such a timid wolf. Obviously, you know, you could dip in and you could say, hey, you know, he's trying to rescue Haru, and that is driving him. He even mentions that in the episode. This is what's driving me. I am angry, and I want to fight these guys because of my love towards Haru, because of my selfish need to have her. That I can dig, but there's a point where that gets a little bit stretched. There's a point where that, like, okay, I get that that's driving you, but how is that making you know martial arts and know how to like disarm lions? Like, that feels kind of silly. I don't really like that. Even Guhin is like struggling, and then Lugosi just comes in and just wipes the floor with all of them. There's like 5 lions and they're all just beating the crap out of them. Really weird. Really weird. To me, it does not match the tone that the series originally set out. It just feels really wonky. Some of the action stuff looked really cool. Some of it just like flowed really well. There was a scene, I think when they first go into the castle, you see Lugosi coming in and he pounds one guy in the face. Like, really cool stuff, the way the camera follows him, giving me Land of the Lustrous vibes for sure. Studio Orange has handled intense action with CG before. But then there's a couple of scenes that feel really weird, and again, I'll use it again, awkward. They just feel like character runs over here. The camera's like placed in a weird spot too. Just like a kind of a weird stilted scene, in my opinion. There was like 2 or 3 of those in the episode, actually, where things just felt like, I feel like you could have done that a lot better. Like, I feel like if just the camera was right here, it would be a lot better. Or if you had him behind this person, it would be a lot better. Just a little weird there, not gonna lie. And then, to me, the actual worst part of the episode, the part that really, like, actually made me dislike the episode, because there I was like, okay, there's definitely some limitations here. It's hard to adapt action. It's hard to, like, make this stuff work in CG animation, obviously. But the stuff with Haru's will just felt really weird. I love seeing Haru's backstory. This is something that I've been wanting in the series basically since the beginning, since I first started talking about it on this channel. But it's just like, I don't know, the way it is integrated into the episode feels really weird, and then how it goes to where, oh, this is just all in my head. I've been thinking about this, and now I feel brave enough to face you. Now I don't want to give you that satisfaction of taking me down in shame or whatever. That I dig. That is character drive. That is character motivation, and I feel that. But the way that was all set up just felt so weird. And then when Lugosi comes in to rescue her, it felt like I was watching a completely different anime. Like, what is this? What is this show? I don't know what has happened. Now, I'm probably overreacting. I just watched the episode a second ago. So obviously, you know, these things are fresh in my head, and I don't want to like criticize it. You know, this show has been pretty much excellent throughout, and I'm not going to like judge the entire show just on this one episode. But I definitely feel like they struggled a bit in terms of the adaptation. There was some stuff that was going on in the background of Haru's will or whatever, her in this like dark room, and the lion like pinning her down. There was stuff there that I feel like that they took out because it was too graphic, and that I understand. You know, you can do that. That is okay. There's some things that I feel should be left in the manga. Unfortunately, that's, you know, it's on TV. You can't go too far, and I'm okay with that. I get that. But the way it was directed, and the way, I don't know, things could have been better. That's all I'll say. Anyway, with that all said, how about we jump into episode 11 of Beastars and see how this whole thing wraps up. This guy, he's about to jump behind him and attack him. The episode just kind of ended there. So without further ado, let's watch some Beastars. All right, here we go. Are we gonna get a jump forward? Or are we just going straight back where we left off? Okay, that was a good transition. I dug that. Okay, this is some better direction. Here we go. Man, this is brutal. Man, I love this. Wow. Yo, let's go. Yo! We need Panda. We need Panda right now. Oh my god. No, 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 no! Where's Panda? No way! Where did Louis come from? What is going on right now? What in the world? What the hell is going on? That was some really good VA right there. Oh my god. Where did he come from? That was cute. Jack, oh my god. Yo, these cats are creeping me out over here. I really dug that direction. That was an awesome scene. Is he gonna tell her? Oh my god, this direction, man. That's thumbnail. I can't believe it. And she knew all along! What? Okay, there's some stuff to say for sure. Good episode. This was a good episode for sure. I feel like we're moving very fast. Like Lugosi on that escalator, we are moving extremely fast. Things are happening at rapid pace, and you kind of have to like bridge gaps and things like that. My favorite part of the episode obviously was the very beginning of the episode, seeing that sort of parallel between the flashback with Jack and, you know, with the beetle, and then the actual fight, which was incredibly animated. Just wow, like breathtaking stuff. Some of the best choreography and animation and direction I've seen in this series yet. Fantastic. Really felt the tension there, the blood gushing everywhere, the violence, the darkness. Just oh my goodness. When Lugosi says like, hey, you might not want to look at this, I'm going full like wolf mode, let's go, and bites his neck. Avoids the vitals though. Does not purposely kill this guy. That I dug. I really dug that. You have Lugosi, you know, just with so much resolve. I really love resolve and sort of animosity, I guess. I guess that's the word I'll use to describe sort of like Lugosi in this mode, in this sort of like attack mode. Really dug that. Really dug that stuff. Louis coming out of nowhere and shooting this dude in the head. I don't know how I feel about. Yes, it is badass. Yes, Louis is the cool boy. Awesome. Really cool stuff. But I just feel like this is happening very fast again. I don't know. I'm a little, I don't know how I feel. I don't know how I feel about this. Because in one hand, yes, it's awesome. And I like seeing these moments for characters. I like seeing how far things have escalated from just trying to perform this theater, you know, to perform this play. I dig that. I dig that we've gone very far from that. But I feel like maybe we've gone a little too far, a little too fast. I think that's probably where I'll leave it at. I'm really curious. I don't really know what this means for Louis' character. He just killed a dude. I don't think that's something that you could just walk away from. I think that this is something that's going to affect him for the entirety of the series, whether it's a good thing or a bad thing. I don't know. I don't know if can we just go back to school? Can that happen? I mean, obviously Lugosi's going to be in trouble. He might be expelled or suspended or something like that. But I mean, technically, could he just go back to school? Could Haru just go back to school? Does Louis get to still continue his path to being a Beastar? I don't really know. I don't know. I felt like that this was 2 episodes in one. You have the crazy, awesome choreography, the fighting stuff, the dark stuff in the beginning, and then you have this sort of cliche romance stuff that's happening on the other side of the episode. And I don't really know if they work together in a way. I felt like that these should have been divided. I would have somehow crammed this. I don't know. It's just, I feel like that even the chapters would have spread these out just a little bit more. Like even just having a little break between this, but just going into that fighting and then coming out and then just we're at a love hotel now. Like that feels a little bit jarring. That feels a little bit weird. I feel like that we have some stuff to discuss. Like Louis just killed a dude. Lugosi was going to kill a dude. Haru was about to be eaten alive. Like I feel like that these are things that you wouldn't be easily able to bounce back from. Or at least that's what the series has told us, you know? I mean, obviously this is a dog-eat-dog world, no pun intended. This kind of thing happens all the time, apparently, and maybe our characters are sort of conditioned and prepared to deal with that and to cope with that. But I felt like it still should have been a little bit elaborated on, I guess. You know, the stuff on the bench, the stuff at the noodle shop, like I loved. I think that was the direction I wanted to see the episode sort of end in. I didn't need it to veer into another direction and tell a different kind of story. The revelation that, Lugosi, he told the truth. He told her that, hey, like, I was going to kill you that night. That was me there by the fountain. And then the parallels between that and what's happening in the hotel room was fantastic. And again, stellar direction. Loved it. Absolutely loved it. The scene where he's, like, losing control and he doesn't know what to do. Really liked that. A lot of emotion, a lot of heavy stuff. But again, I don't really know if it fits here. I don't really know if that works. It doesn't really feel cohesive, or it does feel cohesive, but it feels like it's supposed to be cohesive over here, while as all the other stuff is happening over here, if that makes sense. I'm probably not describing what I'm feeling very well. It is 2 o'clock in the morning, so you'll have to forgive me on that. But all in all, this was a great episode. Like, craziness has happened. This is probably the craziest episode of the show yet. Huge plot revelations, huge, big, weird moments that will change the course of the characters in the entire series. This show is weird. It is a weird show. This show continues to subvert my expectations. I man, I'm a little bit lost for words, I'm not gonna lie. I might have to pump out another sort of post-mortem on this episode later on next week or something. I'm not quite sure. Because I need this to permeate a little bit. I need this to sort of settle in my mind before I'm ready to like really dig in. I probably need to watch the episode again, actually. What do you guys think? Let me talk to you guys. Comment down below and give me your thoughts on episode 10, but primarily episode 11. I feel like that's what we really need to discuss, because what the hell? What's going on here? Help me out. How do you feel about this adaptation in episode 10 and 11? I'm really curious. Am I the only one that feels like this is a little bit jarring and feels a little bit rushed? Again, if I am, you know, I apologize. I'm going to give you my honest opinion no matter what. I'm not going to sugarcoat things and pretend I like things or whatever like that. I'm not saying that I hate it, but I definitely don't love it. I'll say that. So I'm really curious, you know, where everyone else is gauging on these 2 episodes. So yeah, comment below and give me your thoughts. I want to thank each and every single one of you guys for sparking so much discussion and talking with me down in the comments and all the previous Beastars videos that I have done. Love it. Absolutely love it. I love that engagement. That's why I do this. That's why I make these videos. And that's why I wanted to do a reaction this week. Let me know what you thought of that. Do you want to see more reactions? I think there's 1 or 2 episodes left. I'm actually going to be out of town next week. But of course, you know, I will be recording a reaction probably next weekend. So it'll probably be up on Saturday as opposed to Friday or Thursday like I normally do. I'll apologize, Christmas is next week, so you'll have to give me a break on that, but maybe they'll push the episode forward. I'm not sure how that affects the network in Japan. I don't really know, but we shall see. But comment below and give me your thoughts on all things Beastars and the sort of reaction and setup of this video. Speaking of Christmas, happy holidays, happy Hanukkah, happy New Year, happy whatever you're celebrating. I hope that you are finding everything just chill. I hope you're finding time to relax and treat yourself with kindness. Anyway, until next time, I will see you later. Bye-bye.